social media. We did the honeymoon first. We were in Asia for 3 weeks, and now we're getting married next week. This is Alex Abrahantes.
Hello.
He is with HP, and this is a 17-inch computer that has touchscreen, that has a backlit keyboard to it, that also has a huge, massive, crazy savings here. If you were to purchase all of this separately, we're looking at like $1,070-something for everything all added up, actually $1,072.21. It is a big deal price of $449.98. But what do you get? Oh, thank you so much. That little AI of our pug.
That's right.
We actually, I think we've sold out of 2 colors. We had the plum is gone, or am I wrong? Okay. Yep, okay, plum is gone. Aquamarine, which I had when Alex was on my show on QVC2 3 hours ago, that sold out in that time. We are now down to our final 3 colors. Let me show you the color options. This is the white here. There's 140 that remain.
Oh, my goodness.
The last 140 in the white. Remember, you're also getting that wireless mouse included and MS365 for a year. This one here is called lavender, so that's going to be a beautiful purple. 80 remain in the lavender, and then this one sells out. $449, and your easy payment is $90. And this one here is called the Moonlight Blue. 210 remain. So this is your best chance if you want to absolutely secure the color that you like. We have our final 3 that remain, 2 already sold out, well over $1,000 in value that you're getting between the computer, the voucher, the mouse, MS365, and you have it coming to you not only with free shipping and handling, but a big deal price of $449.98. Now, big deal before it's gone, that's what it stands for. This is going. Just a fair warning to you. E327361. Alex, let's start off with why the 17-inch computer and why this one specifically?
Well, let me give you a little illustration.
Okay.
Why 17 inches is so amazing. Look at this beautifully large screen size that's high definition. You see the narrow bezels here. I like to say you're looking into a window. This is a video that I shot last year on vacation, so it's not a professional video by any means. And look at how great it looks. It's fluid. You're gonna love being able to stream your favorite shows, watching your favorite movies on here, or maybe it's just browsing the web and doing some shopping, but then take a look at what I can do. I can snap the apps right here, and I can have multiple things going at the same time, and you see how large the screen size is. So 17 inches has been one of our, probably our most popular screen size here at QVC for decades, and this is a big reason why.
Can you take us on a tour and tell us a little bit about the specs? So a tour of the outside and the inside of this.
Sure thing. So we talked about the amazing screen. Let's talk about something that we live and die with right now, which is our web camera, because we're attending virtual meetings and events. We're having all sorts of conversations with people. People are going to school, right? Well, take a look at this. We've added a little privacy switch to it right there that completely kills the feed of the web camera. But look, when I open it up, hey, there's Justin.
Hey. That's a great quality web camera, too, that you have there.
It is indeed. It's a high-definition web camera, which is great. And, of course, you get great sound as well. So you've got high-definition audio, and the speakers are forward-facing right here. In addition to that, you get one of our most requested features, which is a backlit keyboard.
My favorite
feature. So that you can see keys in dark environments. This is so wonderful to have. Right here, you got your fingerprint reader for quickly and securely logging you into your PC. So when you first set this computer up, it'll ask you if you want to register your fingerprint. Once you do, when you start the computer, just place your finger right there. It's going to recognize that it's you. Now, let's take you on the tour of the ports to the side, because we give you all the ports you want and need. So right over here, a super speed USB port that's 10 times faster than the standard USB. You've got the HDMI out, which allows you to connect this to another monitor or display. USB-C, I love to call this the port of the future. All the new tech has it. So important to have in your brand new laptop.
Hey, I'm sorry, can we pause here just for 1 second?
Of course.
Because I just want to point out, when we're talking about this port over here, what does that mean for you? That USB 2.0, that means that you're going to be able to put your flash drive and get photos and things off of that. What does that HDMI cable mean? That means presentations. If you're picking this up for somebody who's a college student, they can connect to a TV or a projector for a presentation. What does that USB-C mean? That means every new piece of technology that you buy, you can recharge things through that. You can do faster file transfers through that. You're getting everything that you need for business, for personal, for work, you name it, it's all in here. If you're using this for a back-to-school computer, it's fantastic because this would be a really great computer to use, I don't know, MS365 that comes included with this as well for the next year.
Yeah, so let me finish the tour and then we'll talk about that
please do.
because that is such an important point that you brought up. Headphone and microphone jack here, so you can take your Skype, your Zoom calls, listen to your music and movies without disturbing someone. It has Bluetooth as well, so if you want to go wireless, you can do that. Let me show you the other side. And by the way, this computer weighs less than 5 pounds.
That's nice.
Amazing, especially with all this tech
17
inside.
inch too? Yeah, that's great.
Absolutely. You've got your power input there. HP fast charge is included, which allows you to charge the computer 50% in just 45 minutes.
And what's battery life?
Up to 10 hours.
Ooh,
Isn't that
all day.
amazing? And then another super speed USB port on that side there.
The, if purchased separately, price here would be $1,072.21. Not today. This is a big deal. That stands for before it's gone. Not only do we give you an extraordinary price, we give you an extraordinary value. You're not just bringing this 17-inch computer that, look, we could have said, let's make it a little bit cheaper. Let's get rid of the backlit keyboard. Or let's make it a little bit cheaper. Let's get rid of the numeric keypad. We give you all the extras. High definition sound, high definition camera, backlit keyboard, fingerprint sensor. We're giving you all the bells and whistles. And we're giving you a year to MS365. We're going to give you the wireless mouse here. So not only do you have the touch screen to use, you have the trackpad to use, you have the wireless mouse to use, and on top of that, we're also giving you a voucher. And altogether, this, if purchased separately, price would be well over $1,000. You have your final 3 colors that remain. 2 sold out, 1 sold out literally right before we got onto the air here because we presented this on QVC2 and now we're getting into very scary numbers on what we have left. Let me remind you of those colors really quickly. Over here, this one is going to be your white. There's 125 that remain there,
oh boy,
and that is
a
it.
lot.
Right here is your lavender, that deep, beautiful purple. The final 5 dozen remain. Then we have the moonlight blue. And in that moonlight blue, there are only 200 to go around. Carrie, how much are there altogether? Like less than 400. There are less than 400 computers that remain in this big deal. We started with 1,400 of these, and now less than 400 remain. The item number is E327361. Tell us about, because this is a scary date, on October 14th.
Oh boy.
October 14th is the day that Windows 10 is no longer supported. According to Forbes, 900 million people have a Windows 10 machine at home. This has Windows 11. So
it sure does.
171 days until that switch really needs to be made. Tell us about Windows 11.
Well, here's what's going to happen. And when that date approaches, that means you're no longer going to get any type of security features. Your apps may not work properly. Your computer is probably going to start to really slow down. And that's because Microsoft is no longer supporting Windows 10. That's why it's super important that you start the process of upgrading to Windows 11 now. This computer comes with Windows 11, and let me give you a high-level overview of some of the amazing things that you can do with this incredible operating system. So Windows 11 is the latest and greatest from Microsoft. It has all of the security features built in. It's always constantly being updated. These are features and premium services that are constantly being updated that you don't have to pay for. So with Windows 11, you can do things like changing the way that the computer looks by selecting a different theme. You can be ultra productive by snapping apps and split the computer up to 4 different ways. In addition to that, you can connect this, as we mentioned before, with that HDMI cord to another computer screen, another television screen if you wanted to. You have the ability to connect with family and friends at just one touch using the Teams button. You can also use Skype and Zoom and have video calls and attend virtual meetings and events. In addition to that, you have your very own personalized page of widgets. These are little bite-sized apps of the things that matter the most to you. And with this computer, you can interact with it in so many different ways, whether you want to use the image pad, use the wireless mouse that's included, touch the screen, or even use your voice because there are so many different accessibility features built in. And with a screen this large, why not stream some games with the Xbox or PC Game Pass? You can connect a wireless controller to this and use it as an entertainment console, and then you have the ability to go to that Microsoft Store and download hundreds of thousands of books, music, programs, apps, pretty much everything you could think of, Justin, is in here.
Well, let me ask you at home this question. Have you used the term boot up, warm up? If I was to ask you right now, can you send me an email really quick? And you say to yourself, quick, I can send you an email, but I'm gonna have to take the rest of the evening to be able to do it because my computer just doesn't work like it used to. Maybe consider the upgrade. Here's why. Windows 10, that's going away on October 14th. So you are going to have to either upgrade the machine that you have if it's going to be compatible with Windows 10, you're going to have to do the research on your own, or for $90 on an Easy Pay with free shipping and handling, you can bring home a brand new 17-inch that has the trackpad, has the wireless mouse, has the touchscreen, has MS365, and you can have it delivered to your door. And again, your easy payment is $90 a month, and that is it. The bundle is huge, but the question is, we hear all about AI this, AI that, and I know not every machine can handle it. Can this do Copilot? Can this handle any of the AI stuff that's out there?
Oh, it sure can. So actually, Copilot is built in, and I promise you, once you start using Copilot, you're gonna wonder how you lived without it. It is revolutionizing people's lives, myself included. Justin can attest to that.
Oh, yep.
You just want an amazing vacation, and you used it to be able to give you some direction as to what you can do, and that's what Copilot does. It gives you the ability to pretty much ask anything. I talked to it so many different times throughout the day because there were just some things like I will ask it to create an itinerary for me if I'm going somewhere. You can use this to control your computer and do so many different things, whether you want it to maybe summarize a web article. Like, have you ever been to a website and you just want to read the article, but it's just so much text? You can actually tell Copilot, just summarize this for you, and it's going to summarize that. You can also create images, like I created that image earlier of a pug holding a ring there, which is really cool. I actually have other ones there as well.
Oh, I love it.
All I did was create a picture of a pug as the ring holder at a wedding. And look at that. It gave me 3 different options.
Nick is going to be so jealous because we can't bring Rex, our pug, to our wedding venue. So we have to rely on AI to see what it would look like if he was there.
Right, exactly. So you're going to find so many different ways to use this. And by the way, it's free, it's included. There's nothing else that you need to pay additional for. Copilot just works the moment you get your computer.
When you get this at home, you are going to be blown away with everything that's built in, including that MS365. Let's talk about that. You get a year for it.
Oh my goodness, yes. So Microsoft 365, it includes the programs that you're probably very familiar with, such as Microsoft Word. And you're going to get a year of that. So I always like to mention, let's say you're going to give this as, let's say, a graduation gift to someone in June. The year doesn't begin until you actually activate it. So you open up one of the programs, and then it's going to walk you through the process of actually activating it. So with with Microsoft 365, you get Word, you get PowerPoint, you get Excel, you get OneNote, you get a terabyte of storage in the cloud with OneDrive, and you have access to thousands of pre-made templates that's as simple as you select what you want, and then you hit Create. It takes a second to download, and then you can plug and play your information. It could not be any easier.
Ordering this could not be easier. It's E327361 to place your order. That's your item number. The big deal price, if you were to purchase this separately, you would be paying upwards of $1,072. This, $449.98. And of course, you can put that on an easy payment of simply $90 a month. The shipping and handling, that's on us. We're going to take care of it for you. Should be $15 extra. It's free today. Look, there's only 3 colors that remain. When I had this in the show on QVC2 3 hours ago, there were 4 colors. There was a 5th color before that. We started with 1,400 of these, and now we have less than 400. Sorry, there's 350 to go around, and that is it. Let me show you your color options one last time. This one is your white. The white is gorgeous. There's 120 now that remain, and then that is gone. It sells out. You do get that white wireless mouse to go with it. Here it is in the lavender. It's a beautiful purple. 4 dozen left. This is going to be gone very soon. It's our next color option to sell out. And then finally right here, that moonlight blue, 175 that remain. The item number here, E327361. Thank you so much, Alex. So good to see you.
Always a pleasure.
Appreciate it. Okay, what is that? What's that smell?
As part of your surprise groom shower,